All right, let's try an angle bisector. So we'll make some arbitrary angle, and the orientation doesn't matter. Here's AB, some other line segment AC. So I have this angle right here, CAB, or BAC, and I want to just split it down the middle. So actually, this is pretty straightforward. So what we do is we just make a circle centered at A. No, it's the wrong one. There you go. So circle centered at A, and either we can go out to the closest point to A from there, or we can just make some new point. I'm just going to make some new point, say right there. Now, A to D is going to be the same distance as A to whatever that point is. I want to find that intersection. And now, if I can just take this line segment between D and E and find its middle, then I've done it. So let's do that. So let's draw in that segment. Just I don't have to have it, but it's nice to see it. And now I just want the perpendicular bisector of that right there, which we know how to do. So circle tool. So from E to D, get me a circle. From D to E, get me a circle. And then these 2 points right here and here, or even point A, because of the way I constructed DE, will work. But for sure, I need that point out there. So I'm going to get both of them. To get both of them at the same time, I just say, hey, tell me where this circle right here meets that circle right there. And it says that those two. And the line from G through F is going to bisect DE. It's also going to go through A at the same time, which means I'm going to make my angle bisector at the same time I do that perpendicular bisector. Let's see, so I just need a line tool. And I'm going to do the line FG is technically what I should do, but you can see that's going to go through A also. And now the angle has a lot going on here. Now, one cool thing about GeoGebra is, and I haven't shown this in a while, in the algebra view, you can hide stuff. So maybe I don't need to see this circle right here. So that would be, let's see, circle, I don't really need to see circle DE or circle ED. So I can turn that off. It's still there. I can put it back if I want, right? Because it's part of my construction. If I delete it, then I'm going to lose points related to it. Like point F will go away, which is a problem because then I'll lose my lines. You don't want to delete them, but you can turn them off to make it a little cleaner. So just cleaning my picture up a little bit. The angle I started with was CAB, and my belief is that this line GF cuts that angle in half. I've made an angle bisector. So angle CAF should be half of angle CAB. So let's check to see if that's true. So technically I'm done with the construction, but I just want to make sure I did good work by measuring some angles. So what is angle CAB? I don't really know. I just kind of picked a random angle. And again, sometimes things are hidden, so we have to try and grab them and move them. Okay, so CAB is 51.9, and I think I want to colorize that angle. Let's make it pinkish. All right, then I want to check, is CAF really half of that? So measure another angle. CAF should be half of that. And we can have GeoGebra give us more decimals if we need to. So this says it's 25.9. Is 25.9 half of 51.9? Well, 25 and 25 is 50. 0.9 plus 0.9 is 1.8, which is close. So maybe there's some rounding error in the settings here. I can ask somewhere. Where are those settings? Over here for more decimal places. So let's go out to like 4 decimal places just to check. Oh, that's too many. But it's a little better. So 25.9346, if I double it, should give me about 51.8692, and that does look correct to me. So the rounding error isn't obvious here, but it was when I was only going to 1 decimal place. So sometimes you got to double check with the rounding. So here you can see there's a little rounding error going from there to there with 2 decimal places, 1 decimal place, there was obvious rounding error. 3 decimal places, you can see rounding error. And sometimes there's always going to be rounding error because GeoGebra is rounding. I didn't pick any nice angles to start with. But I did it. I have bisected this angle. It turns out you can't trisect an angle. You can trisect a segment, but trisecting an angle doesn't work the same way. And it's not possible with a compass and a straight edge only. You have to use some other tools to make it happen. So don't try. Or you can try, but it doesn't work. Not with the tools we're using here.